Yo, what's up with the YouTube? So we back with another video, and today we finna be reacting to a video by Cut to the Chase TV called LSU football star Kyren Lacy wanted by police for homicide days after declaring for NFL draft. Now I don't know what's going on, man. I don't even know, dude. I don't really get into football, but that is crazy. He wanted by the police for homicide after he just, you know what I'm saying, wanted to get drafted to the NFL. That's messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude obviously was cold, man. So we finna check out this video. Shout out to Cut to the Chase TV. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe. Let's go and get into it.
What the hell is going on with LSU football? Their senior wide receiver Kyren Lacy is wanted by police for homicide days after he entered the NFL draft. Kyren Lacy led the LSU football team with 9 touchdown catches and was hoping to be drafted by an NFL team, but his hopes and dreams came crashing down once a warrant was issued for his arrest for negligent homicide and leaving the scene of an auto accident. Now I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. I know what a lot of you guys are saying. Y'all read the headline, y'all read the article, and you think to yourself, Kyren Lacy is talented. He got the world at his palms. He has a bright future in football. He's a future millionaire. So how the hell do he find himself wanted by the police for negligent homicide? And the answer is very simple. No accountability. He been told he was great all his life. He been told how good he was. So in the real world, he think he can do as he choose. That's why,
Man, that's messed up, man. All of that talent just gone to waste.
he's speeding, cutting people off, leaving the scene of an accident. And that's how he found himself up in this situation. So I'm gonna bring this article up. We're gonna read the details and we're gonna break this whole situation down because it is shocking. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go. Boom! Here's the article. I'm gonna read it to you guys right now. LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacy wanted on charges of homicide and hit and run. All right, let's go. Louisiana State Police have issued an arrest warrant for LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacy on accusations of homicide and a felony hit and run.
They don't sound too good.
According to a report from LSP, Lacy is accused of speeding from the scene of a fatal crash on Louisiana Highway 20 on December 17th. The crash
So this been happening.
killed 78-year-old Herman Hall and injured 2 others. The LSP
He killed the 78-year-old man. Yeah, they probably finna try to lock him away and throw away the keys.
said that it determined that Lacy was the driver of the car after a post-crash investigation and obtained an arrest warrant in his name. So let me get this straight. Kyren Lacy is driving a 2023 Charger. He's speeding, he's cutting people off, he's switching lanes, he causes a head-on collision. He sees what's going on. Instead of stopping to render aid, instead of stopping to call 911, he speeds and get the hell out of Dodge, leaving the scene of an accident. And he did it because he thought he wasn't going to get caught. But you got to understand there's cameras everywhere and there's always a witness. So he thought he was
Yeah, you right about that.
bigger than the program. But let's continue reading. The Thibodaux, Louisiana native recently finished his 5th season of college football and turned 24 on December 27th. So Kyren Lacy was 24 years old. I don't want to hear anybody talking about, oh, he's young, mistakes happen, cut you being too hard on him, let him live and learn, let him redeem himself. I get it. I agree. You young, you gonna make mistakes. But all mistakes are not treated equal. If you young and you arguing with your girlfriend outside of a nightclub, I understand that. If you young and you get into a fist fight with your teammate, I can understand that. But I can't excuse a 24-year-old man speeding, weaving in and out of traffic, caused a head-on collision, didn't stop to render aid, sped away.
Yeah, you know actions like that come with consequences.
and left the scene of an accident and a man lost his life. I can't excuse that. 24 years old, you know right from wrong. You know, anytime you witness an accident and you've been involved in it, you got to stay there and talk to police and let them know what the hell happened. Whether you feel like you was right, whether you feel like you was wrong. That's only logical. 16-year-olds understand that part, so I'm not going to give him a...
Nah, for real, I got in the wreck before, man. I knew I had to stay there.
excuse or way out. I'm just being honest. But let's continue. It says the investigation revealed that the crash occurred as a 2023 Dodge Charger was traveling south on LA Highway 20. The driver of the Dodge, later identified as 24-year-old Kyren Lacy of Thibodeau, recklessly passed multiple vehicles at a high rate of speed by crossing the center line and entering the northbound lane while in designated no passing zone. As Lacy was illegally passing the other vehicles, the driver of a northbound pickup truck abruptly braked and swerved to the right to avoid a head-on collision with the approaching Dodge. Traveling behind the pickup was a 2017 Kia Cadenza, whose driver swerved left to avoid the oncoming Dodge Charger. As the Kia Cadenza took evasive action to avoid impact with the Dodge, it crossed the center line and collided head-on with a southbound 2017 Kia Sorento. Following the crash, Lacy drove around the crash scene and fled south on LA Highway 20 without stopping to render aid, call emergency service, or report his involvement in the crash. Troop C was later notified that Hall, who was a passenger in the Kia Sorento, succumbed to his injuries from the crash after being transported to a hospital for treatment.
Oh man, R.I.P. to him.
Alright. It says Lacy's agent, Rocky Arsena, released a statement saying that the wideout is cooperating with police. Now you want to cooperate with police.
You know, it's kind of a little too late.
Now you want to come to the forefront. Now you want to have a conversation with the police, but you wasn't going to do it if you never got caught because you thought you were going to get away with it. You didn't want to face the consequences. Anybody with common sense, anybody with a conscience, anybody with love for humanity, even if you're in the wrong of an accident and you cause a bad accident, most people will be like, oh shit, I messed up, but I can't run. I gotta call police and render help. I think about the consequences later. I think about the jail time, what I'm gonna be charged with. My first thought should be, let me give these people help. I was speeding. It's my fault. I can at least render aid and stay on the scene, not get the hell out of Dodge. But let's continue reading. This is what the lawyer says. We are aware of the allegations that have been made regarding Kyren Lacy, and we want to take this opportunity to address them. First and foremost, Kyren is cooperating with the authorities. We strongly believe the facts will ultimately demonstrate the truth, but we respect the need for a full and thorough investigation. We recognize the concern and questions that may arise from these recent allegations. To anyone impacted directly or indirectly, we want to assure that this matter is being taken very seriously and we are committed to resolving it responsibly. Now let me say this. It's possible that Kyren Lacy could be innocent. It's quite possible that Kyren Lacy could be thinking, I ain't do nothing wrong. I was just driving doing my thing. They crashed. It was their fault.
They said he was speeding though.
It's possible all that. But all I'm saying, even if you feel like you wasn't the cause of it, even if you feel like you wasn't at fault, if you was indeed behind the wheel of that 2023 Dodge Charger, we gotta ask ourselves, why not stop? Why speed away? That's what I think Kyren Lacy is gonna struggle with. But let's continue reading. Lacy declared for the 2025 NFL Draft on December 19th, 2 days after the crash, and skipped LSU Texas Bowl win against Baylor. Louisiana State Police said that they had been in contact with Lacy and his attorneys about the receiver turning himself in to police.
Oh, he had requested to be in the NFL a couple of days after that.
Lacy spent 3 seasons at LSU after starting his college career at Louisiana. He broke out over the past 2 seasons with 30 catches for 558 yards and 7 TDs in 2023. In 2024, Lacy had 58 catches for 866 yards and 9 touchdowns. He was LSU's second leading wide receiver in yards and had a team lead in 9 touchdown catches. So as you can see, he's very talented, very good at football.
Yeah, and it looked like he elevated, man, with it.
But I think football is the least of his worries right now. I know a lot of people is giving analysis. A lot of people is talking about how this is going to affect his draft stock. I think he needs to worry about the legal issues first, because from the looks of it, his football career might be over with. I'm sorry. If you was driving that 2023 Dodge Charger, for you to leave the scene of the accident, what was you hiding? Was you high? Was you drunk? Was you on that narcotic? We don't know. Because when you leave the scene of an accident, you leave a lot left to open for interpretation, for accusations.
No, for real, they're gonna be like, hold on, why he didn't stop? What he was on?
And that's his problem. So I know a lot of people saying, how would this affect his draft stock? I don't think he's gonna get drafted. Ain't no way a team gonna take a chance on him.
Yeah, I think they messed that up, man, regardless of how much talent he got.
And when you pay attention to Kyren Lacy, he always acted a damn fool. He always had troubles. And you remember him through the season, he's that same wide receiver who caught a touchdown pass and looked the opponents in the face and taunted him with the shotgun celebration and got flagged. Y'all remember that went viral? That's
I don't remember that. See, I don't really watch football like that.
him. Then after the game, he went on live and he was talking that thug talk, trying to sound gangster. I'm gonna play you guys that video. This is Kyren Lacy. Why I think it ain't really no hope for him. Let me play this for you.
I'm going back live. I'm going back live. Fuck all that. I'm going back on me. Backs. Come on, man. Don't let it go, man. Yeah.
They end up bumping Boosie after the win, huh?
Wide receiver type shit. I'm going back live. I ain't done it.
You hear that? That's him. You know, got flagged, cost your team 15 yards, went viral, and then right after the game, you doing it again. Back, I'm going back live. I ain't for that. Yeah, I'm going back live. That fake thug talk. So when you look on the surface, when you look at the way he's acted, this is going to impact him very negatively. And let me say this to all you athletes. You might say, I'm young, I got a lot of growing up to do, I got a lot of mistakes to make. But when you endanger the lives of other people, when you speeding, see, that's why I just cruise on the highway. I'm in no rush to drive. People, you gotta go past me. If you in a rush, I'm in the slow lane, I'm cruising. I be seeing everybody weaving in and out of traffic, and I think that's what he was trying to do. You know, you got that nice little Charger, it goes fast, and sometimes you wanna push it to the limit. Everybody else seems like they moving slow. Let me go around this car, weaving in and out of traffic. But when you mess up and you mistime that weave, you can cause a very fatal crash.
Yeah, you gotta be easy in traffic, man. You gotta take your chances in traffic.
So I want all you guys to take heed from this story. Sometimes I get you want to get where you going. I get you feel like traffic is moving too slow. The Kias, the Toyotas, the Durangos, we all moving too slow for you. But always think about this story before you think about weaving in and out of traffic and driving fast. Think about him. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, that's my story on Kyren.
As y'all can see, man, LSU football star Kyren Lacy wanted by the police for homicide days after he declared for the NFL draft, man. You know, he declared for the NFL draft, you know, after he got into the wreck, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they gonna want to do it on their team, man. You know what I'm saying? He responsible for taking a 78-year-old man life, man. And, you know, that's something serious for real. You know what I'm saying? Dude real talented, man, but he was just trying to speed. And, you know, it's finna be a lot of consequences behind it, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, RIP to that man that died in that crash, though, man. Y'all be easy on the highway, man. But, yeah, guys, this is it for this video. I don't really got too much more to say. Shout out to Cut to the Chase TV. We had to go ahead and rock with his video on this one, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe for more reactions to news videos. Until next video, I'll catch y'all. I'm out.